Pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself unspotted from the world. James 1:27. Portion for Orphans is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization established in response to James 1:27. Our mission is to fulfill two main goals: raise public awareness of orphans worldwide, and improve the quality of care provided to orphans. Our name, Portion for Orphans, comes from Deuteronomy 24, which calls us to set aside a portion for those who are in need. Verses 19 through 21 state, "When you are harvesting in your field and you overlook a sheaf, do not go back to get it. Leave it for the alien, the fatherless, and the widow, so that the Lord your God may bless you in all the work of your hands. When you beat the olives from your trees, do not go over the branches a second time. Leave what remains for the alien, the fatherless, and the widow. When you harvest the grapes in your vineyard, do not go over the vines again. Leave what remains for the alien, the fatherless, and the widow." I'm Sally Allred Lockett, founder and director of Portion for Orphans. In 2001, I watched an 8-year-old girl in Kenya lose her only remaining parent, only to find closed doors at full-capacity orphanages and end up in prostitution by age 10. This tragedy broke my heart and led me to ask God for some way to serve Him. He has since led myself and others to start where we are and with what we have to help raise awareness and funds for the neediest of orphans. Portion for Orphans raises funds throughout the year. 100% of donations are used to meet the needs of over 600 children. Administrative and travel expenses are handled separately, and only when a donor designates their gift to that purpose. PFO representatives visit these children periodically to assess the quality of care they are receiving and to prioritize current needs. During that time, we also interact with the children through special activities and sharing the gospel. Portion for Orphans currently partners with 3 of the most highly respected organizations in China, Kenya, and Thailand, which oversee a total of 15 orphanages and over 600 children. I have personally spent over 3 years volunteering in orphanages and have visited and identified each of these centers as child-centered and child-safe. Each are founded and directed by Christians of varying denominations who live in these areas primarily to serve orphans. New Life Home Trust, Kenya, founded by Clive and Mary Beckenham in 1994, currently oversees 156 of the most vulnerable children in Kenya, many of whom other orphanages could not admit due to the children's medical needs. Portion for Orphans is the only organization that specifically helps cover the medical expenses of these babies, most who arrive barely clinging to life. Over the years, New Life has taken in over 1,100 babies. Over 780 now have foster or adoptive families. The children live in 6 orphanages in various regions of Kenya. 90% of those who test HIV positive upon arrival have become negative after a few months of retroviral treatment provided by New Life. PFO donors have directly contributed over $45,000 to the sustainment of this life-giving work. New Hope Foundation China, founded by Dr. Joyce and Robin Hill in 1999, provides personal care and seeks medical treatment for orphans who are sick and who have surgically correctable needs. New Hope has founded 5 medical centers in various regions of China and helped over 1,000 babies. PFO donors have funded 35 cleft lip surgeries, renovations of treatment facilities, hospital bills, and vaccinations. Donors have also supported daily necessities from diapers to formula. Mercy International Thailand, founded by Rob and Jean Dunk in 1985, is a Christian organization in Thailand that focuses primarily on children who have either been orphaned by the AIDS epidemic, are HIV positive or have AIDS themselves, are at risk of being sold into the sex trade, or who are unwanted or abandoned because of marriage breakups. Mercy currently oversees 145 children in their 3 children's villages across northern Thailand. Some past projects that PFO donors have funded for these children include food, school fees, Bibles, a library, and the furnishing of one home that has allowed Mercy to take in more children in need. Recently, PFO donors have helped purchase land for expansion and have also furnished a library. If you'd like to get involved, you can pray for orphans, PFO, and other similar organizations around the world. Give a general donation and consider designating a portion of it to administrative expenses. Organize a fundraiser event of any kind to help us raise funds. Subscribe online to receive periodic email updates throughout the year that include pictures and video clips of how donations are being used. If you'd like to make a donation, you can do so at www.portionfororphans.org or by mailing a check written out to Portion for Orphans. Send to Portion for Orphans, P.O. Box 458, Marshall, Texas 75671. Portion for Orphans represents hundreds of people who are living on a little less in an effort to give a little more towards meeting the needs of orphans around the world. We would like to invite you to join us in this effort. As of 2011, more than $250,000 has been distributed to meet the needs of orphans. Please consider how you might help us to provide these special children with all that they deserve. For more information, please see our website, www.portionfororphans.org.